another episode of Keys and Contracts. Today we're going to talk about saving money. I love to save money. That's one of my top favorite things to do, is to save myself money and my clients money. So today we're going to talk about how you can buy a house with no down payment. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying, even though you may not have a down payment, you will still have closing costs. May still have closing costs. You can still have closing costs. There are two large lump sums that you have to pay when purchasing a house. One is the down payment. Two are closing costs. Down payment is what you'll be paying to your mortgage company, to your lender. Your down payment goes to your lender. Your closing cost is associated with the house, and that is negotiable. Your down payment is not negotiable. If you're getting an FHA loan, your down payment is going to be 3.5%. Your lender can do some things. If you have maybe like a conventional loan, you can play around with the numbers depending on where you want your mortgage to be or what they're requiring. But to say negotiable, your down payment is not negotiable. However, your closing cost is negotiable. I have saved my clients thousands of dollars in closing costs, and that is all a matter of negotiating. Some markets are easier to negotiate in than others. This is one of those markets where we are right now in January 2024. Then it's kind of a hit or miss. Things are sitting on the market a little longer, and you can kind of have more room to negotiate. But say in previous markets in the last 2 years, you may not have had that much negotiating power because there's so many offers that they're not going to take the one that's asking for more money and causing the seller to make less profit. All right, so let's talk about 3 ways you can purchase a home without a down payment. All right, the first way I have talked about on my channel, and I have had featured on my channel and have gone extensively into on my channel, is by using a USDA loan. For a property to be eligible for this loan, it has to be located in specific areas. These are more rural areas. It doesn't mean that it's going to be in an area that's totally not commutable, but it's going to be more rural type of areas, a little bit further away from the city. If you're in Maryland, there are plenty of options for you to purchase homes that are USDA eligible. You do still have to be eligible. I have eligibility requirements in other videos, but if you want more information about getting a USDA loan, what are the requirements and what's the eligibility information for a USDA loan, I'll be happy to assist you. If you're in Maryland, I can definitely help. If you're elsewhere, I can connect you with one of my realtor friends, and they can help you for sure. So if you're interested in using a USDA loan, there are plenty of options for you. If you're looking to be in the heart of the city, you can forget about it. You're not going to be able to use a USDA loan. I will put the map for the USDA loans in this video in the description box so that it's easy for you to find. And I think it's really a helpful way in saving money when it comes to home buying. Because you're not putting down a down payment, your mortgage payment will be a little higher than it would be if you were using, let's say, an FHA loan, because that 3.5% that you're putting down will help to decrease your mortgage payment. Another way you can save money on down payment is by using a VA loan. Now, a VA loan is very specific. Since I am in the DMV, I have to be careful saying VA loan because sometimes they think I'm talking about Virginia. I'm not talking about Virginia. I'm talking about the government-backed VA loan for veterans. Now, this loan is a little more specific because you do have to be a active duty member or a veteran to use this loan. You can use this loan several times. It's not just a one-time kind of loan. So if you used it before, you can use it again, but they have no down payment. Okay, if you can hear my daughter playing violin in the background, she's practicing. She has a concert coming up. If you're able to use a USDA or a VA loan and you can negotiate closing help, you can virtually come to the closing table with less than $1,000 in most cases. Coming to the table with absolutely virtually nothing comparison to what you're buying takes a lot of strategy. It's not going to always work. Like I said before, it's going to depend on your market. The lighting is just going all kind of crazy. But yeah, so it's going to depend on your market and what is going on in your market. If it's a really super strong seller's market, then the likelihood of you getting closing costs is slim to none. And then it depends on what kind of house you're getting. Even in a strong seller's market, I have done it before, you can get seller help if you are choosing a home that has been on the market for a little while. It's not all decked out with granite, fully renovated, and it does need some work. So it just depends on what you're looking for and what your goals are. Another way you can have no down payment or a very small down payment is by using your states. Here in Maryland, most likely you'll be using MMP programs. So there are tons of MMP programs. There are also some grants that you can use that will help for down payment assistance. I will be starting a series that will delve all the way into MMP, the Maryland Mortgage Program, and then also the different grants that are available in down payment assistance. That is another way, which is the most popular, probably the most popular way that people are saving on down payment assistance. And I will go all the way into detail about the pluses and the minuses that you may or may not know when you are accepting down payment assistance. I am definitely in favor of down payment assistance when you need it, but not so much if you really don't need it. Like I said, I'll talk about that in a future episode. But for now, those of you who are out there looking to buy a home in 2024, if you're looking to purchase in Maryland, I'd be happy to help you. If you have any specific questions, please leave them down below in the comment section, and I will definitely answer them there in a comment, or I may just do a whole video answering your question. But I think that's going to wrap up episode 2 of Keys and Contracts. I will see you guys next Thursday. Bye.